Welcome back to another toolbox tour. This is my third toolbox tour. The first one was of this box you saw, and then the second one, was my Harbor Freight U.S. General tool cart. Since then, I've recently upgraded to this. I'll give you a better view of it. This is a 40-inch snap-on, obviously. Roll cart, tool cart, whatever you want to call it. So actually, let me grab my keys here and I will show you. So this is the slide top. I was looking at Matco carts and some other carts and stuff. Our rep that I had here, he's a good friend of mine. He was actually getting out of the business. And he had this one on the truck that he was been trying to get rid of for a while, so we worked out a really good deal on it. And I didn't really need exactly to upgrade my Harbor Freight one, but eventually I obviously would have, so I got a great deal on this one that I couldn't really pass up. So like I said, it's a 40-inch slide top. Highly recommend the slide top. The flip tops, a lot of things, like I was looking at the Matco ones and the drawer layouts for what they have, I don't like necessarily. A lot of the ones with the 6 drawer layout like this are all flip tops. The slide top gives you a lot more space, especially for this one. So it's got the bed liner top on it. It's very nice. It's dark titanium with gloss black trim. So you obviously slide both of these open. The top is a little bit of a mess. I just keep random stuff on here. And my spray lubes, brake cleaner, penetrating lube, battery, rust preventative, corrosion preventative battery cleaner, because I was changing ends on a battery, actually that one right there today. Brake fluid, some cleaner, more cleaner. This is an old like Milwaukee style. This is off brand, but it's Milwaukee style M18 battery that I got grease or the battery shit all over my hand. We take them apart here, or my coworker does, and swaps out the batteries, the 18650s I believe they are. You just swap those out, and this one's not going to be worth fixing, but a lot of like the M12s and stuff are, because it's a lot cheaper to just buy the batteries used or new and swap them out than buy a whole new battery. So that's pretty much the top. So the top slide's open, obviously, and then in the main compartment, or whatever you want to call it, I have my sockets. So there's definitely plenty of room in here, which I do like. I wish this was full of sockets, but honestly, this is really all I need for what I'm doing here. But we got my 36-inch pry bar here, my Pittsburgh half-inch breaker bar that I need. Hopefully we'll eventually be upgrading to like the big snap-on one. This is just everything I carry in my pockets on day-to-day. A mirror, flashlight. These flashlights are great. And then Sharpie. Highly recommend getting a quality Sharpie. These are Milwaukee's. They're great. Pocket knife, pen, and pocket flashlight. You can't have too many lights. So on this side, this is kind of everything that was in my Harbor Freight cart. So if you watch that video, it's pretty much the same thing. This is all metric. This is my 1/4-inch standard metrics, deeps and shallows. You can see what it is. And then this is my standard. So I won't get too much into that. I guess that's the main thing. These drawers slide out, the under drawers, which is very nice about the 40s. My coworker has a 32-inch snap-on roll cart, and he doesn't have these slide. These are great. Just gives you extra space that realistically is wasted if you don't have them. So these are very nice to have. So I just keep paperwork, extra pens, dielectric grease for spark plugs and stuff, or wires. Teflon tape, obviously, and just a couple random things. I did have my wrenches on both sides of these, but I've since then changed that because it was kind of impractical to have them there. This side I have obviously my ratchets and extensions. I just picked this one up, I think last week or 2 weeks ago. And this one was probably a couple weeks ago from Matco. I actually got the blue one. I needed a flex head 3/8 longer one. This was like one of the first purchases I made off the Snap-on truck, the flex head. But I needed something a little bit longer, a little bit more torque to put on it. So I got this Matco one. It's like 88 tooth. They're very good ratchets. The reason I went with Matco is because they're, as a lot of people know, their locking mechanism for the flex heads is a lot better than the Snap-on ones. You don't have that big lock on the ratchet itself, that when you're putting it down to get to your fastener, it's locking or unlocking by itself. So don't want to get this video too long, but first drawer, oops, is obviously, excuse me, it's my boss's new toy. I'll just leave that down for now. It'll be fine. I'll get it after. First drawer is my power drawer, obviously. So pretty good layout here. Everything, like I said, pretty much in here is what I had in my either in that box that I moved into here, since I had my room where it was in my Harbor Freight cart. So 3/8 extended, awesome. Normal ratchet, don't use very much. I use this one a lot more now since I got it. 3/8, I use that all the time. Milwaukee impact driver, Snap-on impact driver, 1/2-inch impact, air hammer, cutoff wheel, a couple die grinders, and some accessories for power tools, blowgun. Second drawer, a little bit messy and unorganized. When I eventually organize this a lot more, but this is what I have for now. Wrench rack, pretty same to my Harbor Freight one. So side cutters, pliers, hose pliers, needle nose, everything. Screwdrivers, picks. In my second drawer. Third drawer is my wrench drawer. One of my favorite drawers, just as how clean it looks. I got these wrench racks from Matco. So it's got my standard ratcheting, standard wrench, normal wrenches, metric ratcheting, metric standard 12-point wrenches. Picked these up recently. Just needed a cheap set for carrying around and stuff. Allen's, my crow's feet, and then I got some. The Matco set didn't come, it only went up to 15/16, so I got this one from my coworker because he ordered a set online for 1 to 1 1/4, I believe. So I got 2 1-inch because I bought the same set as him on Amazon. So I got my everything 1-inch to 1/4 is right here. I got 2 1.25 and 2 1-inch. So that's my wrench drawer. Let's see. Yeah, fourth drawer, we got hammers. I mean, everything's pretty self-explanatory with like these toolbox drawers. I guess it's just to show what I have and how I organized it. So hammers, extractors, punch chisels, more hammers, pry bars. Fifth drawer, we got just somewhat of an electrical drawer, my meter, kneeling pad, and then I got my Blue Point Allen torch set in there. And then the bottom drawer is a little bit messy too. I need to reorganize this. I kind of threw everything in here from my Harbor Freight cart. I took that home now, so it's gonna be my like home box, I guess. So I kind of threw everything I didn't need into here. So battery is used for like picking up batteries and stuff, so you don't have to carry them awkwardly like with 2 hands. This is I got this from the Mac guy when I used to work at the Chevy dealership, and I bought something from him. So this works nice when I go out on the road, or if I got to go outside or something, I'll just throw stuff in there and carry that around. I got a master cylinder for something in here. I need to put that away. Picked this up somewhat recently. 8-piece axle nut socket. I use these for lug nuts for forklifts. So that works great. I got my mag torch under there, and then we got my coolant pressure testers there, and we got my compression tester here. Just a couple random things. LP hose for LP tanks. Another battery thing. Rest of my compression tester kit. Some grease, tube grease, and more penetrating oil. So that's it for now. I definitely got to buy quite a bit more stuff, I guess, to fill this up and get all the tools I need. But it's way nicer having this. You know, now I don't barely have like hardly anything in that box anymore, because like everything fits in here, because I was limited on space with my Harbor Freight cart. So now since I got this, a lot of the stuff that was in there that I didn't necessarily need in my Harbor Freight cart, but I could have if I wanted to, is now into here just because I have the room. But I definitely need to get some more things in the future to fill her up. But yeah, that's kind of what I have right now. So it is nice. I wish they were matching. I really wanted to eventually just get a matching cart to my box to have the black with red trim to match my box, but not really a huge deal, seeing as they're not really together. But in this, I like the dark titanium a lot, and especially the bed liner top works great. It's just a good work surface to put your tools down and stuff when you're working. I need to get rid of that. I need to get like a shelf for all my fluids, because I hate having all this like full of stuff. Now that I have the slide top, this whole shit, it's always full of shit. But anyway, so what I was thinking is eventually getting like some dark titanium vinyl, and just wrapping the drawers, or the drawer trim, just to somewhat match, just a reverse black with titanium trim versus titanium with black trim. So anyways, I'm just rambling on, but that's pretty much it for my new tool cart tour. I highly recommend these carts. They are, you know, up there in price, but they're worth it. I mean, they're great quality, ton of room. You know, you can fit a lot of stuff in these things if you organize it properly. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you in the next one.